facing a strong challenge from this guy.
It's me and you, sir. The old vet and the newcomer. I have played twice, so.
Hector Ramos and Brian Koch trade the chip lead a few times, while other members of the Harvard Poker Thinking Society start to complain that they need to get back to studying. Ramos gets impatient and tries to go all in on a couple of questionable hands, but Koch stays steady and waits for the right cards.
This is the end for me. Yes! So I'm all in also in this. Oh, no! No! Oh!
Koch beams and says even though there was no money at stake, he was very happy to come out on top. With the precision of a pro, he calculates that his odds of winning tonight started at just 30%. Koch doesn't just think in terms of what the game of poker can do for law students. He's also thinking about what law students can do for the game of poker.
You know, the timing for poker players to be in law school couldn't be more perfect given that online poker was recently made illegal. There's a lot of legal work to be done in the United States at this moment.
Those who choose to take up that charge will have an ally in Professor Charles Nesson. He says he's looking forward to the day when he can once again sit in bed playing online poker on his laptop while his wife Fern sits next to him enjoying her crossword puzzle. For Only a Game, I'm Karen Gibbon.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Only a Game is produced by Karen Given and Doug Trabue. Our technical director is John Parati. Thanks to Jill Ryan at Here and Now. Our intern is Jillian Geib. Our senior producer is Gary Wallach. To view Karen Given's poker photo gallery or learn more about this week's music selections, please visit our website, onlyagame.org. You can find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Only a Game Radio. I'm Bill Littlefield. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.
Support for Only a Game comes from the listeners of WBUR Boston, where the program is produced. Nuance, offering Dragon 11 speech recognition software for creating documents and emails and surfing the web, all by speaking, at nuance.com. And Oliver Wyman, a global management consulting firm with 3,000 professionals serving global 1,000 companies, oliverwyman.com. This is NPR.
Programming on WITF is made possible by 10,000 Villages Ephrata, a fair trade retailer featuring over 1,500 hand-knotted rugs made by fairly paid adults working with Bunyad rugs in Pakistan, preserving the fairness the artisans deserve. Details at rugs.10,000villages.com. Smart Talk and WITF's Facing Cancer Together will hold a Surviving Cancer Community Forum live Thursday, November 17th. To reserve your audience seat, please call 717-910-2833 or email forum@witf.org. Our thanks for their support to the Gem Miners Holiday Gem Jewelry and Gift Show Saturday, November 19th and Sunday, November 20th at the Lebanon County Fairgrounds Expo Center. More information online at gem-show.com. You're listening to WITF FM Harrisburg 89.5, Lancaster 99.9, and WIPM Chambersburg 93.3, your classical music and NPR news station. Stay with us. It's 1 o'clock. It's time for Radio Smart Talk.
evening and welcome to a special edition of Radio Smart Talk. I'm Scott Lamar. A day that hundreds of thousands of Penn State Nittany Lion football fans and the university's alumni have known was coming for years but dreaded came today. Penn State football coach Joe Paterno announced his retirement. Under normal circumstances, the end of Paterno's 61-year coaching career would be a solemn time. The end of an era when everyone recalled the glory and celebrated the winningest coach in major college football history. Instead, Paterno's departure is sad, considering the news of the last week. But first, WITF's Scott Detrow brings us up to date on what's happened over the last week.
2 weeks ago, Joe Paterno notched the most wins in NCAA Division I history. 7 days later, that all came crashing down.
This is not a case about football. It's not a case about universities. It's a case about children who have had their innocence stolen from them, and a culture that did nothing to stop it or prevent it from happening to others.
State Police Commissioner Frank Noonan laid out the scope of the alleged crimes at a Harrisburg press conference. Longtime defensive coordinator Jerry Sandusky is accused of sexually assaulting at least 8 young boys over a 15-year period. And on top of that, a cover-up. Athletic Director Tim Curley and University Vice President Gary Schultz are charged with failing to report information about a 2002 assault to the police and in lying to a grand jury about their actions. The alleged rape, one that supposedly took place in the Penn State locker room, is at the center of the case. So where does Joe Paterno come in? According to the grand jury report, a graduate assistant walked in on Sandusky sexually assaulting a 10-year-old boy in the team's locker room. He told Paterno what he saw. Paterno, in turn, told Curley, but never contacted authorities. Attorney General Linda Kelly says, legally speaking, Paterno did the right thing.
He's been cooperative with the investigators in this case. He's not regarded as a target at this point.
Legalities aside, people began asking how a man who built up a reputation for integrity and honesty could simply look the other way and not call the police. Governor Corbett was Attorney General when the investigation began in 2009.
There is a legal issue. There is a moral issue. I am personally disappointed in the lack of action.